So we were short on that is, we started our day by selling call options. Then later on, we sold some put options. Then after that, what happens is market goes extremely bullish, due to which, what do you say, our call side stop losses get triggered. Where did we keep our stop loss yesterday when we were selling at around 50?
85.
85. Then a put option, see, but you understand, right? Put options we were keeping trailing. That is, every time we are catching some 10 points, we trail the put options 3 times. That is, we solve for 50, then we solve for somewhere 60, then again we solve for some 70 something, 80, then we solve. So every time price was picking up, we were trading the put options to the upside, making our positions delta neutral. The call side stop losses we lose 35, but here by the time we just shift the strikes only, we are making around 30. Okay, so like I kind of actually close the position somewhere at some 5 points or something, 5 points gain. But market when really bullish, I could have made around 30 points. 30 points more I could have made, 30 points more I could have made, but fine. Okay, so today, if you have a look at the day, this is the chart of Nifty, and what we see for ourselves is something very interesting. Exactly yesterday's high is holding as a resistance at the moment. You see this, right? So we had a gap down opening. Now, if you ask me, like, could we trade this gap? We know that majority of the times the gaps get filled. Yesterday also we had a gap, but the gap never got filled. Okay, yesterday's gap was not filled. Can we trade this gap? What do you feel?
No,
Was it an opportunity? Yeah, the answer is no, we can't trade this gap. Why? Because it is a 1:1. So it's a 1:1 risk reward ratio. And due to the very same reason, obvious, we can't actually trade this particular gap since it is a 1:1. Now, the next question comes, what could be the next opportunity or what could be the next probabilities that we can actually check out for? Okay. So first and foremost, let me tell you, right now, what we see for ourselves, I will just show you in the daily time frame. I don't know if you had a chance to have a look at my YouTube video where I was just sharing the levels. Okay. So this is the old resistance of Nifty. All resistance of Nifty, this one. Okay. So exactly the same same place later on it acted as a support, and I just forgot. Yeah. Exactly at the same location it found the support. Then again it is finding a resistance. It is the second time this level is being tested now. Okay. So two things I can watch out for. So one setup could be where I check out for a long side opportunity. If this level is getting broken, this high is getting broken, I can consider checking out for a long side opportunity now. So I can consider this to be the swing high. Okay, the higher high. Okay, this is the previous higher high. I can look out for a long position that I can go for a buy over here with my stop loss over here. If this level is getting broken, okay, friends, at this moment, what do you say? It is not. I'm not like kind of finding it to be suitable for non-directional trading. Rather, it would be directional trading only that I would prefer. That is directional breakout trading that I would be more interested in looking out. Okay. So case of Bank Nifty also kind of a similar pattern only we see. Almost all the banks out there, apart from Kotak Mahindra Bank, is bullish at the moment. Kotak is staying sideways. Okay. So swing high breakout is what I'm going to watch out for. As simple as that. Basic swing high breakout is something that we can watch out for. Now, if you kind of ask me, like, are we at the starting of the trend? No. So market has been bullish on the beginning of the day. So there is, I feel the success rate of my trade is going to be just around 40% right now. Why? Because already the markets has been bullish. And if I look out for a swing high breakout, the success rate is only going to be 40%. Okay. So always keep that in your mind. Okay. So let's just wait and watch what happens. I'll show you some stocks also that we can consider. Okay, guys. So just have a look over here. Something interesting to be noted over here is just have a look at the volume when the price is picking up. So just have a look at the volume activity when the price is picking up. What do you feel? Price is rising. What is happening with the volume? Is it increasing with the upside moves or is it decreasing?
Decreasing.
Is decreasing. So just with your understanding, what is the chance? Do you think if breakout is happening, do you think we'll be able to sustain with
No,
just?
sir.
Yeah, good answer. So having a look at the volume activity, the volumes are kind of drying up alongside with the upside move. So that means there is a likelihood of a rejection coming too. So purely based upon price action, considering this to be a resistance, since this was actually some sort of a like small upside movement that we have actually just seen. The kind of shorts that we can check out for, we can also check out for some shorting opportunities based upon a rejection from here. Maybe we can actually see some sort of a swing low getting formed, and then we can check out for some shorts also. So it's kind of a quite interesting day. The price action is such that this is actually a key point for Nifty. Above this, we can check out for longs, provided we have some volume activity. And if there is rejection coming in, and so we see some sort of a rise like this, correct? If there is a failure to form a new swing high and we have a swing low getting broken, we can go for a short over here with our stop loss over here. So both kind of opportunities one can watch out. Kind of an interesting day. Let's see. Now talking on the stocks front, once again I have some stocks that I'm just watching out for. And the first thing I'm kind of actually keen on, or the first stock that I would be interested in, is none other than Apollo Tires. So last day also we were checking out for a long side opportunity in Apollo Tires. The auto sector itself is looking good to me at this point in time. So our friend Harsh is mentioning about Bajaj Auto. So let's have a look at that too. Okay, so Bajaj Auto. Okay, Bajaj Auto. Okay, Bajaj Auto is also trying to undergo a breakout. And let's see. Let's have this also in our watch list. And we need a swing level to get taken on in Bajaj Auto too. TVS Motor. Okay, the entire auto sector is looking good, it seems. Okay, so I'm not adding all the stocks over here. I'll just keep a track of it in my other screen. Okay, so TVS Motor is also looking good. Almost all the automobile is looking very good. TVS Motor, and the other one is Apollo Tires. Okay, so here also I'm checking out for a swing high breakout. So we got 3 stocks to watch from the automotive sector. Quite interesting. Let's see. So let's add the 3 stocks here only for your guys' reference. So TVS Motor is there. Okay. Then we'll have our this thing. We'll actually have Apollo Tires. Just make sure that you are kind of having the volume also added, so that it's better. Then as our friend Harsh said, we are looking at Bajaj Auto too. Done? Yeah. Okay. So now Nifty is also facing some sort of a rejection, but HDFC Bank is picking up. So because of the Bank Nifty, I guess it can be held. So just wait for some time and then take a call on what to do next. Okay. It's quite an interesting day, guys. Don't miss out. Today, I'm sure that we are going to get some amazing opportunity. So yesterday, which was the stock that we were trading, guys? Remember, like, which was the only stock that we traded yesterday?
Torrent Power.
Yeah, Torrent Power. So talking about Torrent Power, we made an early exit. If you have a look at it, so we entered somewhere here, and we gave an exit somewhere here. Okay, but after that, the price actually picked up a lot like crazy. But it's a part of the game. None of us can say that market will go up this much, that much. None of us can say. So Bajaj Auto, let me just add it back. And Nifty, trying to take some positions in Nifty. Okay, so this could be the first. Like I consider this to be the first swing low. Again, the price picks up, fails to form a high. Okay, and this time this low is getting broken. I kind of actually consider it to be a shorting opportunity. I feel this is a time, or this is kind of looking like a reversal point for Nifty. Okay, so I'll check out for shorts here. Let's see if the candle is able to give a closing win. Got it? So logic is simple. Something that was actually forming, once again, the probability of succeeding in this trade is somewhere around 40%, 30%. So something was actually continuously forming highs. It forms to form a new high. Okay. And if it gives a closing over here, below this particular point, okay, this will be a new swing low that is getting formed. I'll kind of actually checking for a short opportunity once this low is getting broken. So for that purpose, I need this candle to close beneath this, when the price picking up, again fall down. I'll check for shorts. Escorts, TVS Motor, Escorts. Yeah, Escorts is also looking very bullish. Suppose just managed to give a move. Okay, at this point, if I'm entering, the problem is that my stop would be kind of wide. So Apollo tires, guys. I think Apollo would be the first one to give us an entry. Okay. See, Apollo was there in my plan already, so that's the reason I'm more emphasizing on Apollo. Okay, Apollo is one stock that I already had in my plan. So Escorts also just gave a breakout, but we were kind of little bit late to observe it. Okay, so so as far as I'm concerned, I feel it's most probably going to be Apollo tires that could give us our first trade of the day. Let's just watch. So now Nifty is like kind of slightly picking up. M&M looking bullish with good change in open interest too. M&M, in fact, the entire auto sector is looking good today. M&M right now it is in some sort of a what do you say, small pullback towards the VWAP. Let's wait. Sai, are you in a trade in the screen? Are you in a trade in Escorts? I think Sai must already be long.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So kind of a time to be alert. We could get our entry soon, I feel. See, I personally think for myself that it is going to be in Apollo tires that we are going to get our first trade for the day. Okay, so let's just see how it goes. See, in the case of Apollo tires, like if you have a look at post 9:30, the upside moves had decent volume activity. So in the case of Nifty, the difference that you see is like even though the price was picking up, the volumes were just getting dried up. That is, the upside moves were not being validated with good volume activity. Now, if you have a look at escorts, this time, yeah, there has been upside moves, and with the upside moves, there came good volume activity too. So Apollo tires could give a breakout anytime soon, and if somebody wants to go for a long, my thought is like this. Mark the levels. My thought is this way, that we can maybe go for a long somewhere over here at 213.5 something. Okay. If we want to go for a buy at 213.5, we can consider having our stop loss. This window I won't recommend because it will be too tight. Okay. Stop loss could be somewhere here. That's 211. Okay. So this would be something that I personally feel could be good enough. Okay. For a trade. So watch out, guys. Now I won't be waiting for any retest pullback, nothing. It's a straight away entry that I'm going to give.
So any reason for straight away entry, Hari?
Straight away entry means why means okay. Okay, that's a good question. I'm willing to take the risk because it looks good for me. Okay. So the reason
already there was a pullback.
Could you repeat again?
Already there was a pullback in Apollo days, right?
Not that. I'll just tell you. Just have a look at this. Okay. So this is one level I have been looking for a long time. Okay. And if this level is getting taken out, I feel that there could be a significant move. And it has been 2 days, this level has been tested. You see, last time we wanted to do an intraday trade also, we were checking the stock, but we couldn't get an entry. But today, I think if there is a breakout, I feel there could be a good move coming in.
Okay.
So even markets are in favor of the move today. So last time that was not the case. Markets were not so favorable. So that day we wanted to long in Apollo tires. We went short on ICICI Bank and L&T Housing Finance. Both ICICI Bank we came out at cost. L&T Housing Finance we booked some profits. That day Nifty was bearish. Today everything is in favor. Okay. So now even though there is like probable swing breakout that could happen in Nifty, I'm really not convinced to go for a buy because with the upside moves, the volumes has been drying up. So I don't have the conviction to go for a buy in Nifty at the moment. Okay. But Apollo tires, I would be keen on buying. Okay. So then our friend Harsh said Bajaj Auto. Let's have a look at that also. Bajaj Auto is coming back to the VWAP.
So from the morning I was in the sale.
You're in?
Sale SAIL.
Okay.
Still not the ready.
1:1. Entered around 72.80 and now the market is 73.20.
Great. So you get it a 1:1.
Yes, 1:1 I got already, but I expecting to go till 73.85. So that was the exact point where the market rejected two
Great.
times.
See, guys, like then one more stock. Our torrent power is still looking good. Okay. Torrent power again, maybe we can get an entry. Torrent power, we could actually just watch out for a trade today too, I feel. The sector is bullish. Okay, torrent power, the sector as such is bullish. Apollo Tyre is facing rejection, kind of same with. In the case of torrent, if I want to go for a long, I had to set up my stop. So I know it is 518. If I want to go for a long, I would have to set up my stop below the low of the day. This would do the job. It's more than enough of a stop. Nearby 513 would be my stop. It would be like a 5 rupee stop. Yesterday we could take a trade with a 3. So 514 would also do. This would be a decent stop loss if I want to go for a long in torrent right now. So now someone who is very aggressive, they can go for a trade with stop over here also, 515 something. That is just over here, 515.6 something. 515.5 also is someone who is very aggressive, can go for a trade. Okay, so guys, I'm entering torrent power. That would be my first trade for the day. The present prices I'm interested in entering. So guys, I bought torrent power. Okay, I bought torrent power. So the logic is pretty simple. This is actually a very significant resistance. I'll just mark it over here also. I bought it at an average of 518.6. Okay, and in this particular case, my stop loss is kept at 515.6. So it's like a 3 rupee stop for the trade. And as far as my 1:2 is concerned, obviously I need a 6-point move. Okay, so 6-point move is I want for a 1:2. So let's see how it goes. So we were planning for some other stocks also. We'll just check.
Hello. Hi, Hari.
Yeah.
Yeah, where is the next bank Nifty rejection or resistance?
Just a second, I'll show you.
I'm already in. I'm thinking if I should get out or not.
See, yesterday Nifty reached a key point, but Bank Nifty hadn't reached. Bank Nifty still has to reach that particular resistance level. So it's, yeah, right now. Just now it has reached.
I've already got 30 points. Should I exit?
Okay.
Should I exit?
So if see, I'll tell you one thing about it. So right now, if this level gets broken, there could be a good upside move, something like we saw yesterday.
Okay.
I feel okay.
Okay.
So I don't think you need to exit. If you're already in a profit, just trail and keep. Don't make the trade a losing trade. It'll be worth taking the risk.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, will do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see how it goes, guys. So now Nifty is facing rejection. Torrent power, we are long. I will mark here also. By 1.8.6. That is here. So we are long over here somewhere.
So we can see Zydus Life for shorting opportunity.
Side see, I don't want to short today. See, if I'm shorting today, I'll short Nifty. I don't want to short anything else at this moment. Siders Life you're checking out, right? Okay, let's see. But I won't trade it. Let's see. It's not something I'm familiar with. Okay, this stock.
Yeah, Apollo is also falling down.
Apollo Tires. You're talking about Apollo Tires?
Ah, yes, sir.
Apollo Tire, I can say it is falling down. See, our entry would be above this high. So we are not yet in. So Torrent Power, I have already taken some positions. See guys, like today onwards, I'm planning to do some live trading in crude also at night. Okay, you can join at night also.
Sure.
So for those of you who are asking, okay, how many quantity, how to decide all those stuff, you decide according to your risk appetite. So if you can comfortably take a risk of 1,000 rupees in a trade, 3 rupees stop loss means you should be buying only 300 quantity. If you can comfortably take 10,000 rupees risk in a trade, you can buy 3,000 quantity and so on. Okay. So Nifty is also rising, but this time the volume is gradually picking up. So let's see how it goes.
So it's broken 16,300.
Yeah. So now torrent is also rising. So how many of you took trade in torrent power? So how many of you guys got a chance to take a trade in torrent?
I was entered the limit
Okay.
515.6, but I didn't get the chance.
No problem. Yeah, I think in some of our client accounts also the orders are pending.
So just now I canceled it after.
No
last
need to
one.
cancel actually.
Because it is already picking up to 519.30.
No man, like it's just a 1 point more, right? So and your target is around 6 points. So if you needed to cancel, if you didn't get an entry, need not cancel. Okay, so quite interestingly, like what we see right now is once again Nifty has just managed to form another this thing, like another swing high. Okay, and what we wanted was to trade a rejection. Correct. We wanted a rejection to come in, and we wanted to trade a swing low break. So if something like this happens, then I'll trade a reversal in Nifty. Okay. So many of you ask, like, is it good to go for a long over here? If you have that concern, if it is good to go for a long, see nothing wrong in going for a long. But as far as trading price action is concerned, as far as trend trading is concerned, it will always be most beneficial for you if you're able to catch the initial swing level breakouts. That is maybe the first swing high breakout or the second swing high breakout. Okay, so when it comes to the third swing high breakout or something like that, because there will be people who entered here, there will be people who entered here. If after some time these people start booking, there could be some small pullbacks, all these things happening, and that can maybe even get you out of your trade. Okay. So I personally like trading from the significant levels itself. So in this case, it would be a rejection that I would be more interested in trading. So Bank Nifty is also picking. So now torrent is almost coming back to our entry levels. Okay, torrent power is coming back to our entry levels. So Apollo tires is same, no change. Then let's have a look at the other stocks we had a look at. One was Bajaj Auto, TVS Motor, all those things. Bajaj Auto is still in a rejection. Let's have a look at TVS Motors. TVS Motor is also in a rejection. So yesterday we ended some trade for swing, ABB. So as far as ABB is concerned, once again it is kind of picking up. I'll show you this levels in trading. ABB and Tata Chemicals were two stocks that I have swings running in. Tata Chemical is like looking like a dead stock now. I'll show you the targets that I'm looking out for these. Okay. See, is there any like Fibonacci I took in torrent power. Okay. OI addition and 35,500. Can you please check the OI data as well? Yeah, I'm actually looking. What's your target in torrent power? It's 6 rupee. I took a trade in Apollo tires buy at 213.3 and my stop loss is 211. See, Apollo tires till now didn't give a breakout. Okay, so always enter after the breakout. So next week onwards, I'm going to get started with trading in Fin Nifty. Okay, have you heard about Fin Nifty index?
No.
Okay, there is another index called Fin Nifty, like Nifty, Bank Nifty, and all, and it has its expiry day on Tuesday. That is today is the expiry day of Fin Nifty. So that means I'll get 2 expiry days a week, right? So once again, I have been just studying selling options on expiry days in Fin Nifty, like with some 100 quantity, 200 quantity. The problem that majority of the people were facing is what do you say? Liquidity is less in Fin Nifty. That was a concern that majority of the people out there had. So now, though, I personally feel that issue is kind of getting solved day by day, expiry over expiry. Expiry over expiry, it is kind of getting increased.
If
So
you're going to sell, we don't want to go for liquidity, right?
you need liquidity. If you're selling also, if let's say stop loss is sitting, you want to exit, no? Liquidity is compulsory. No? If you want to exit, liquidity is always needed, no? If you want to enter or exit, both liquidity is needed. See, when you're selling, somebody should buy. And when you're buying, somebody should sell. So that is what we refer to as liquidity.
In the case of in case of Bank Nifty, if you're going to sell during the expiry day, at 3:30 or 3:15,
It's
the
becoming worthless.
broker will
Correct.
square off
Correct.
a position. Right?
Correct. It will be zero. It will be worthless. But what if Bank Nifty picks up very fast, and you want to hit a stop loss? That is, when Nifty is picking up, and you want to come out of your position. Then what will you do?
Okay. Okay.
You need somebody to buy, right? So liquidity is always must. Okay. So now torrent power, once again, it has just come back to the same levels. Now somebody who had pending limit orders, they would be getting an entry, I feel. Okay, that is someone who had a pending limit order. They would have just got for themselves an entry right now. Ooh, good. Okay, so all those got entry pending order, guys. Did all the pending order guys get filled, or you guys cancelled off?
No, I still am in, but it is not.
Okay.
Hi, Hari. Am I audible?
Yeah, perfectly audible, sir.
Yeah. So, Hari, I am checking out Bank Nifty at the moment, and it looks very good to me. Right, I'm already sold on 34,800 PE.
Okay, on Bank Nifty
Hello.
800p. Okay, just a second.
Yeah,
800p you saw, right, Harsh?
yeah.
See, I'm not able to see properly. I have to check my power. 34
No
800.
problem, no problem. You
Just a second. 34 800.
no problem, no problem.
Yeah. Oh, how much did you sell it for?
I sold it for just a minute. I sold it for 99.
Oh, it's trading at 50 right now.
Yeah, but I sold less quantities. I was waiting for a pullback to
Okay.
sell more.
Okay, cool. So in fact, like
Right now, also I'm very bullish on Bank Nifty, but my only concern, it's a V-shaped move that has happened. So I was looking for a pullback to short more.
okay.
Hello.
Okay, yeah, correct.
Hello.
So yeah, I hear you, Harsh. So basically, see, Bank Nifty, though, I kind of consider this to be a key point. No, this could be a key level for Bank Nifty. So now, same thing work for Nifty. Nifty is also at a very key point. So either it should be able to pick up from here, or it should kind of actually face rejection from here. So if it is picking up from here, then I can more confidently, more confidently go with some long positions. So our friend Sai is mentioning about escorts. Let's have a look at it. Escorts is a multi-bagger, yeah. Picked up like crazy. So we were talking about escorts over here, somewhere over here, right? It's like crazy, man. No, we talked about escorts over here. This point. Crazy upside, nothing can be done.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Harsh.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, got disconnected.
No problem. Tell me, man. So
What I was saying is, I was looking for a pullback to again short PE, but I didn't get another entry now. Now it's about to cross the high of 11th July. I think, what's your view? I think if it crosses a high of 11th July and stays, I'm thinking that it will be more bullish again.
Yeah, correct. Because this is a key level, this is a key resistance point. So in fact, I will start creating, see, at this moment in Nifty and Bank Nifty, I feel for myself, both are at some key levels or approaching some key levels. So once these key levels are getting taken, then I'll consider checking out for some opportunity. So till then, I feel if it is facing rejection from here, then it is not going to be worth it to kind of actually enter fresh entries now. But for someone who's already having entries, then they can kind of continue keeping it by trading or something. Because still looking bullish, still going bullish. So torrent power faces a rejection right now. Good rejection actually. Came up till here, from here a strong rejection came. So that is almost like from 518.6, it went up to 51520. That is almost a 1.4 rupee move. I feel it can't be broken from one go with gap spending. Yeah. So I don't make a comment because right now the markets are not like the usual markets, so we can't make a comment at all. So guys, like at the moment, the only position I have is torrent power. So monthly options, I told you yesterday afternoon that I'll show you when I create positions for monthly. But we didn't create any positions for monthly options because market was so bullish. So we thought we'll just wait. Okay, for monthly options, we don't have any positions at the moment.
Hi, Hari.
Yeah, hi, Tabris.
Yeah, I took a trade in Apollo Territory.
Where you entered? See, Apollo Tide didn't give a breakout, man. Why did you enter?
But as you said, 213.30, I entered.
213
30.
See, in the case of Apollo, I'll tell you. See, it's kind of clearly evident that this is the zone, correct?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So it's better that you wait for these levels to be taken for your entry. Even if this level is getting broken, problem is rejection can come in from here, exactly from here. So that is what happens also. So it is always you wait for, you have a broader picture. Don't look at the charts only for that day. You look at where the levels were for the other days also. Okay.
Okay.
That way you size your positions. Okay. So as far as the sector is concerned, the stock is looking good. Like stock is could show bullishness, but I would not enter at the point you entered. Got it? No problem. See.
Stop loss is 211.
Stop loss is 211. That is over here. Yeah. Stop loss. My stop loss would also be here only. 211 only. Because below this, I feel it could be the start of a downside.
Let's see Hari, what.
Yeah, let's see. Correct. No problem. So Bank Nifty is just right now continuing to rise. Markets are kind of looking very slow right now. So the reason we didn't go for a strangle today was it was kind of looking trending, so doesn't any point in doing short strangles.
In the trending market, we need to sell at the money.
That depends on your risk appetite, to be honest. So you can sell at the money, in the money, out of the money, whatever you want, you can sell. Depends on your risk appetite. So if you're comfortable in taking more risk, you can sell in the money. Okay. So anything can be sold. So in fact, this at the money, in the money, all these things are just tools for you to trade. So you guys understand the concept of delta, right? So that delta value will tell you, what do you say, how much of a move or what sort of a movement is being expected.
So what about the spreads, sir?
What about the
Spreads?
nothing? No spreads I have. Like I yesterday evening I wanted to do, but market was very bullish, so I didn't sell any calls.
So the same way, if you have started the strangles, right? The same way, this spreads also.
Yeah, I'll see today. Most probably today I'll be able to take. I feel so. When I take, I'll update. Don't worry.
Okay.
So at this moment, what is actually happening is at these key levels, both Nifty as well as Bank Nifty is slowing down. Okay, there is almost no volume is happening. So I feel maybe some sort of a good move could come after some time. I think it is going to fall due to some. I have this gut feeling that market is going to fall from here. That is, there could be a rejection, and that is what I wanted to do. Also, I wanted to short the market today because you'll get an amazing risk reward ratio if we can short. Going for long, the risk reward ratio won't be so favorable in our side to long, but for shorting, we'll have an amazing risk reward ratio. So we're not getting any entries in this particular Nifty Bank Nifty right now. Okay, like we might stop the meeting, then we'll catch up later. Maybe afternoon we can do the spread. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, hello Tarun.
Actually, I have a position running right now. That is, the hedge is 33,900 put.
Okay.
And the sell is 34,200 put.
Repeat again once more. Hedges.
The hedge is 33,900 put.
33,900 put. Okay.
And the sell is 34,200 put.
Okay. 34,200. Okay.
Very, very low. It's like 15 rupees because actually yesterday I had a profit, but then the brokerage was too high. So like the particular profit went into the brokerage thing. That's the reason.
What reason is that?
Actually I had 2 equity trades and 2 option trades. Okay. One was of Bank Nifty and the other was Nifty. So I actually had a SL in Bank Nifty while the meeting was going on. So I just took it and then took the Nifty trade when I see like a base formation in Nifty. So that trade did run well, but then like the brokerages of it was really very high. Like
I'm asking us what's the relation between your strike price and the brokerage?
No, actually I took the strike below because there was no funds. And actually my funds are going into the brokerage thing only.
If you keep the hedge tight, then again the funds, the margin use will be the same. See, right now you are using a difference between some difference of some 600 points or something in the spread that you took. Correct. Okay, so if your spread is actually lower, then your margin requirement would also be lesser. Okay, just explore it. Just use option strategy builder and explore it.
Okay.
Yeah. So Tarun, how old are you right now?
It's 17 now.
Oh, 17. Oh my God. Okay, cool. Okay, Harsh will be very happy now. My Nifty just broke. Even Nifty is moving up.
I just scalped in Bank Nifty.
Okay. Okay. So you're still onto the sold position, right?
The sold positions, I think I'll hold till it becomes 10 or something. It's way too high. I sold 34,800.
Yeah, but right now the problem is now it will be around 30 rupees. How much is it right now? 40 rupees. No. What
45.
you sold? 45. Yeah, it's going to take a while for it to become 10 rupees. It won't become in this day for sure. Max.
Yeah, I'll just check.
30, right? Max to max, it can come down to maybe 30 today. Like now, because your delta would be around 0.2, I think 0.1.
So probably depending on where it goes in the second half, I'll just change the strike also.
Done. So guys, like I can't take any long position right now. Why? Because already a decent upside move has taken place. Okay. So now it doesn't make any sense to me to go for a long, because it would be being a late adapter of the trend. That doesn't make sense. So for me, the only option to trade for the day was, or is, to check out for shorts. That is based on rejection, based on proper price action confirmation. I should check out for shorts. Okay, talking about torrent power, it is just above our entry. I can't say like it has moved up. It is just above our entry. I can call it as a move also. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Now, I'll do something. I'll just be taking a break. I'll just have some breakfast and stuff. Then let's see how the markets are, and then we'll have the next meeting. And today evening onward, we'll start trading live in crude also. Okay, I'll show you some crude oil trading live. So let's see for that too. So at the moment, the only position I have is a torrent power. That also just coming back to my entry right now. Before we just stop right now meeting, let's have a quick look at the other stocks. So let's see what would be happening with escorts. Okay. Let's have a look at what happens with Bajaj Auto. Bajaj Auto is still in this thing, pullback. Then let's have a look at TVS Motors. Okay. Let's have a look at Apollo Tyre. Apollo Tyre is not moving at all. And here too, the volume is dried up. Okay. Just a wait and watch. So torrent power also is a kind of slowing down. Almost everything is slowing down. Okay. So yeah, guys. So I'll just take a break for now, and we will kind of actually just connect after some time. Okay. So thank you all. Any questions you want to ask, you can ask me now. Any
I'll
questions?
call you after the meeting, possible, for a minute?
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
Yeah.
So Asif here.
Yeah, sir.
So brokerage part. So if you are giving the basket order, that is for hedging purpose. So we are selling on strike, and for hedging purpose, we are selling another strike in the basket order.
Okay.
So it will be considered as a two orders or one order.
It will be considered as 2 orders only for sure.
Okay.
Okay. So see, every order your thing is going to be some 20 rupee per order, something, no?
Yes, or options, right?
Yeah. For F&O, it is 20 rupees per order.
Per order, yes. So then it will be 40 for buying and 40 for selling, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's it. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, so right now again, torrent power is back to our entry price, whereas Nifty, Bank Nifty is still holding good. Okay, guys. So right now I'm just taking a break. See, I am not capable of taking any long side positions in Bank Nifty or Nifty right now, because I would be too late to enter the trend. Someone who entered at the beginning, they would be having a nice ride, but for me, it is not a point in time where I can enter. Okay.
Hari.
Yeah.
Hari, can you check Bajaj Auto on 1 hour?
Bajaj Auto in 1 hour. So Bajaj Auto in the early time frame, I think it's something like a okay, 1 hour, right? Yeah, it's like an inside bar.
Yeah, it's an inside bar, and if you look at a bigger chart, right?
Yeah, is a resistance. It's a multi-month resistance, I guess, right?
Yeah. So I am looking for a positional long in this. So I'm not checking out intraday. This.
We're looking out for the position. Got it. Even I'll check for a swing.
Okay.
Good. So yeah, so this is something that you can look out for a swing. Something that I'm not really happy with is like with the upside modes, volumes are not good. So if you then one more thing. Okay, guys, before you guys leave, let me show you something. Yesterday only I realized majority of the guys interpret the volume part really wrong. Okay, so see, when we say that if the price is actually picking up, we need the volume activity to be high. So I'll tell you like how. Let me ask you. Let me just realize how many of you. Okay, So let's assume this is the stock price. Okay. Stock price is picking up. Again, it is falling down. Again, it is picking up. Again, it is falling down. Again, it is picking up. Okay. So this is the price of the stock. Let me just draw the volume bars. Price is picking up. Okay. So this is the kind of volume bars that I see when the price is picking up. And in the downside move when the price is falling down, this is the kind of volume bars I kind of actually see. Again, price is picking up. This is the volume bars that I kind of actually see when the price is picking up. This is the larger time frame, okay, not a 5 minute, 1 minute time frame. Larger time frame, this is how I see. Now again, the price is falling down. This is how the volume activity. So this is generally the volume activity associated with an upside move. The kind of volume activity taking place should be decent or good enough. And every down move, the volume activity should be less than the volume activity taking place in the upside. So some people, how they consider is, if breakout is happening, okay, how they kind of actually look at it. This is especially valid for swing. Okay, more important for swing. Intraday also it is valid, but more significant for swing. So how some people kind of actually look at this, the volume would be same. Okay, volume would be continuously same for all the bars. That is upside move, downside move, volume would be continuously same. And they kind of actually think just the breakout candles volume I should look. Just the breakout candles volume I should look. Okay, definitely the breakout candle should also be having some good volume, but this is also important. In fact, this is more important. Why? I'll tell you. At the time of the breakout, so if you're looking at the charts in the 5 minute time frame, maybe the breakout is happening in the first 1 minute. Then there won't be any volume. See, again, 4 minutes time is left for the volume activity to take place. The volume is only this much. So then they think, okay, the breakout is happening, but no volume is there. No. So there are still 5 more minutes. There are still 4 minutes time left for this volume bar to complete. Correct. So you have a look at that also. How much time is left for those things you have a look at. Okay. So this also is very important. The volume and the breakout candle is also important. Both are important. Some people look only this. Okay, this would be the right approach. So as I just mentioned, right now, the only thing I'm not so happy about Bajaj Auto is like the volume. Yeah, volume is there, but this particular upside move, it was not validated. So apart from that, like we had time price was picking up, we had some sort of a volume activity, but this upside move, we didn't have some sort of a good volume activity. So now Nifty is finding rejection. So I'll check out for shorts, like provided I have a swing low. Okay, and check out for shorts with my stop there. Cool. So yeah, guys, I'll just take a break now and we'll catch up after some time. Hopefully, let's see for some opportunity. Right now, this is the only position I have for the day. No strangles, no straddles, nothing. So thank you. And even not even a monthly position I have.
Are we staying in the call? Or?
Shall you?
Are we staying in the call?
Stay in the call. No. You just leave. I'll share the fresh. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you all.